Okay, I'm gonna try to do this all in one take. So here I noticed that the Moon Knight's taking out the Adam Warlock, right? And then the Adam Warlock reses himself, and I was like, okay, so he can't self-res anymore. So I'm gonna try to spawn camp him. That's why I'm moving up. But then I notice him here. I was like, okay, I gotta take this guy out and try to spawn camp him so that he can't really be of help to his team. But then he obviously runs away here. But then I give chase. Yep, I give chase right here. Our strange comes in, or I mean, our group comes in. So once I take the Adam Warlock out, I'm not even really worried about anybody else, even though I whiff a couple of shots. But I'm like, I gotta get this guy here because we've been stuck. They've basically spawn held us or they've held us to the first point for basically the entire whatever how many minutes it is. So I come up here because I was like, they have 3 supports. If I can keep one of them at bay, our team will have an easier time pushing through. So right here he comes in, and right hand peeking is very strong in this game. So once you charge to 100 and aim for the head, this wasn't really intended on my part, but I caught him off guard, so I was able to get him out. Aim 2. I don't know why he didn't go back to his own spawn. But yeah, I take him out too.
That came in handy.
Okay. So I know he's coming up. I do the same thing. Boom. I don't ignore this. I don't know what the Star-Lord is doing. He should have like pressured me a little bit, but he ignored me. Okay. Because he could have just waited till he could have just waited for his team so he could have held the second point, but that's neither here nor there. So I was expecting the Adam Warlock to come out of his own spawn again, but that didn't work out. So I was like, okay, if they're gonna if that's not if he's not gonna come out of his own spawn out of this spawn point, then I'm gonna wait. Then I'm just gonna ult right here since they're all coming through a choke point, right? Like with Hawkeye, the best way to use his ult is through a choke point. So I notice him coming again, and I ult. Down he goes. And then I snowball it. Essentially, I'm trying to stagger them because we're, like, I would say the other team is better than our team. Like, in my opinion, this team was better than our team. It was just, I was able to stagger the Adam Warlock so much that we were able to get out. And like, even though he has his ult right here, he can't really use it. He's dead. And he has no res. I'm try to get a pick on the Squirrel Girl here, but obviously. Actually, I did get her. Okay, never mind. Yeah, basically the game's over right here. Like, they're like hilariously staggered. There's nothing they can do. Once you've staggered the enemy like this badly, it's just it's game over. There's nothing they can do. Now they're basically like scrambling, trying to figure out answers when the game's over. I kind of overextended right here and died, so that's my fault. But the game was basically so. Just because I spawn camped the Adam Warlock right there, that's game over. It was game over right there.
We are done.
Now they became the desperate team. They had to keep using all their ults right there and there, right? And we just won the game. So when you're trying to flank with Hawkeye, like it's not just about just killing. You're like you're trying to stagger the enemy team as much as possible. You're trying to take out a support and then stagger that support over and over again. I did that to the Adam Warlock, I would say, what, three straight times, which completely set them back and gave us a chance to win the game. Because we were not going to win this game if I played main. So when you're playing So basically, when you're playing any hero, try to be creative with whatever you do. And yeah, that's just spawn camp with Hawkeye.